Purakecha, Purikech, High and Mariel, which is a indigenous language in central Russia that I just learned about last night. Maybe 100,000 total population, and not sure, but I think around 10,000 speakers of the language. So we take that deep breath, centering in the moment. Purakech. I'm consistently amazed at how many different languages there are, and that each language that's been around for thousands of years in a particular place, the spirit of the land, of that particular land, oozes through the people, and the land and the people become a symbiotic third, if you will, that has tremendous cultural significance. And I think one of the reasons that I wanted to speak about this today is that there's a way in which, certainly when you look at the news, that it's all about America, Russia, China, and Europe, and those are the dominant powers vying, for supremacy, and it's kind of all about that. And meanwhile, there's thousands of other kinds of people from different lands. They may be within the umbrella of those dominant societies, but they have their own worldview, their own culture. And as you know, I'm particularly keen on the cultures that honor the earth, that really feel what spring means, feel summer and autumn and winter, feel the animals and the plants as kin, as relatives, have myths and poetry and songs and dances that nobody else has ever heard of, that is unique to them. And just like the biosphere or biodiversity, where variety and differences add to the overall strength of the ecosystem, it's the same with peoples. And I just find it endlessly fascinating how many different kinds of earth-honoring peoples there are, and their corresponding language, and how important it is to protect those languages and look to those people as kind of signposts, as scouts, current day scouts on a kind of reconnaissance mission in the middle of this who knows what's going on planet Earth, that they're scouts that came from the past into the present and want to let us know, if we care to listen, what is most valuable. Because without protecting the earth, the water and the air and the fire, what is there? If we're not protecting the plants and the animals, what is there? So on one hand, protecting these languages is and the peoples and the culture and their land is absolutely vital, but we don't stop there. We actually go within to find out where our indigenous soul is, what is our land saying to us through us? What are the indigenous people who live in our bioregion per se? What are they saying? What are their myths? What are their legends? And for that matter, what is the river saying? What is the mountain saying? What songs are being sung on all levels? And it's this kind of inquiry that I believe is critical for our way back home, our return to Eden, if you will. And as I've been saying all along, it's not just the responsible thing to do, it's the ecstatic thing to do. It is an incredible life that we can live now as we remember and as we pass it on to future generations.